Yeah, I had to get a video of it because it looked really cool. Yeah, I never saw a gray inchworm before. I've always saw green ones, but I've never saw a gray one. Especially if it's the same color as the tree. That's really cool. That's pretty rare. It's a pretty rare inchworm. Anyway, there's probably loads out there, but I don't know about them because the only ones you really see is the green. You don't see gray or red or black or yellow or orange or green or whatever color it is. Like, you barely see them often. I mean, you see green, but also not very often either. So that's why I put it in there. You're probably like, well, you see green all the time. Why'd you say green? Well, I said green because you don't... I thought about it. I was like, well, you don't really see that either. Like, you don't see them a lot. So I just added it in. See them sometimes because you see them hanging from little twigs and they dangle themselves down with a web. But I just thought I'd add green in there, even though you see them, the green ones, a lot whenever you do see an inchworm. Anyway, but that's today. I don't know if Dad's going to change his mind about doing anything today, because it's actually really nice today. It's actually not like cloudy, and because he was going to work on the car. But the thing is, I don't know if he's going to change his mind now because it's so nice out here. But it's a bit warm, so he might not. So this weekend, I was actually going to do it yesterday, but I couldn't. So I'm doing it today. We're going to set up the fire stick for my room, and that's going to be really cool. And, you know, can't wait until we do that, because I love having music, especially if it's in your TV. Like, that's just cool. But that's me. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing, hopefully today. If my dad is up to being behind the TV and working back there for a minute, hopefully he will, but no guarantee. I actually have something to mention. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. Okay, so, you know how I've always been saying about England and that I'm going to go there one day? Well, my mom was talking to Uncle Dino. Okay, and, you know, my Auntie Bev's been having issues. Like, she had 2 heart attacks, pretty much, without telling a lie here. Or 2 lies, or however many. I don't have to tell, but anyway. Anyway, so my mom gets a phone call. You know, she's just laying on the bed watching TV, and you know, my Uncle Dino phones and it's like, "Hey, what's up?" Or in his own words, "Hello. How are you doing today, Manny?" And the reason why he says Manny is because it's like a nickname of hers, of my mom's. So anyway, just go with it, okay? So he calls up and is like, "I heard about Auntie Beverly. How is she doing?" Pretty much. And my mom was like, "Well, she had a heart attack in her house, and then after that, she went to the hospital, and she was literally in her hospital room and had another one. And it was like, goodness gracious. So, there was that. And then, after that, he said to my mum, pretty much, he said, hey, would you like to come to England after this travel ban is over? I'm actually going to, I'm going to personally take you to England. What do you think about that? And we were like, oh, yeah. And he said, tell you what, I'll get the girls. He has 2 girls. He has 2 daughters, Layla and Yasmin, of course. And he said, oh, I'm going to get Layla and Yasmin to take Devin to London. And I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Having the thought of that, whoa. Going to London with my 2 girl cousins, and that's just awesome. And they're really fun and pretty, so it's going to be a good time, you know? And, you know, I don't know if at the time their husbands are going to go with them, but this is until the ban is over, right? So I could take a bit. I'll be at least in my 20s when this happens. So, anyway. So he said, we'll do that, and we're going to go on a train. No joke, we're going to go on a train. And he said, tell Devin that it's this way on a train. Because honestly, guys, I've never been on a train before. Never been on a train before. So, I've seen people on TV, and I've seen them on, you know, movies and such, but not been on an actual, I haven't put my legs on an actual train before. I haven't set my bottom on a train seat before, so this experience would be different and new and just cool. So, anyway, so my mom has to tell me about the train setup and tell me how to go about the train. Also, I found out, I kind of figured that we had people over there living in this particular place in England, but I'm going to tell you. So, Uncle Dino said to Mum, yes, we have some, you know, obviously, we have some family members in Wales, and I want Devin to see them. And I was like, thinking to myself, whoa, not only go to England, but go to Wales as well? This is going to be a couple months thing. Like, I'm going to be down there for at least months, because I want to see everything, right? Not just here and there. I want to see everything of England, Wales, and maybe even Scotland. Like, that would be cool, you know? So, but that's what he said. He said, I will personally do this trip for you guys. Because my mom hasn't been out of the United States for definitely over a decade. I think about maybe 2 decades, I think. Yeah, 2 decades. Let's just go with the situation of 2 decades here. But that's what was going on the phone with my Uncle Dino and my mum. That's pretty cool, and I thought I would share it with you guys because, yeah, why not? Why not go with the idea of going to England and having a little journey with my mom. That's a cool feeling. Especially if you're traveling with your mom. So, thought I'd share it with you. I hope you guys enjoyed. It wasn't an intended discussion for a video today. I didn't really think about talking about this, but it's been on my mind, and I thought, I decided, why not? Why not share this discussion between me, my mom, and my Uncle Dino with you guys? And if and when I do go, you're going to be seeing a lot of pictures from me. You definitely are. Because, yeah. But I mentioned that already. So, me bringing it up again would be pointless, right? So, let's just go with that. But I never told you that before. I told you before, I'm going to England someday and I'll see all of them. But I never told you that my Uncle Dino personally was going to take us over there. So, shared discussion over, if I do say so myself. Anyway, that's it for the video. And, yeah. And on Sunday, I might, depending on our plans, I might go with Willie and Kat under the bridge and have a hike. Yep. They did that yesterday, and they called me up and they're like, hey, guess where we are right now? And I was like, I don't know, man, where? And he said, under the bridge with Kat, Riley, and Scooter. And Scooter hasn't done a job like that for a very long time. He hasn't hiked for like years, Willie said. And he had to get off really quick because he was like, dude, I gotta get off. There's like, not trying to be gross, but there's like sweat dripping down my face and I'm really sweaty. And I think it's getting on the phone speaker, so can I go? I was like, sure. So, but that was the thing. But anyway, that's it. So, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye, Creeper fans, and yeah, gotta get back in. It's too hot. See you later. Creeper out.